Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's bright and early. I think it's 5:30. I'm making my way to Manchester, Victoria. Yeah, man. Well, just to talk about yesterday's game. I was there. If you saw me, hi. If you didn't, don't worry. I'll be at more games. So I think the next game I'll probably be at is a Newcastle game. Unless I get told otherwise when I go to the hospital. But just to talk about the game, you know, I can't be like overly negative because it is a cup game at the end of the day. And you know what? It's proud. You know, very proud. You know, proud of all the Luton fans that made it out there. How many? Like 750 of us. And same with the Bolton fans and Bolton players. Bolton were absolutely incredible. You know, they made a lot of mistakes, but I don't know what you would expect. You know, they are in League One. You know, but you know, they're too good to be in League One. They shouldn't be League One. I think they'll go up. Personally, I think they'll go up. They pressed us. They capitalised on one of our mistakes. That's how they scored their goal. So it was 1-0 Bolton. You know, Mengi with the slip. I hope he doesn't take this form into the Premier League because, you know, nobody's going to hate him for it. It was a mistake. He made two mistakes today. You know, a slip, and then there was one where he like tried to pass it back to the keeper and just fluffed his pass. But let's be honest here, it's an FA Cup game. If there was ever a chance to mess up and make mistakes like that, it'll be in that sort of game. You know, Osho looked good. Berkey was so good to have him back. He looked good. Yeah, and then we got our goal, courtesy of Tahith Chong. What a goal it was as well. Clicker picking up the ball just outside the 18-yard box. You know, does what Clicker does. He's just running. He runs across the box and then gives a little tap pass to Chong, and Chong takes one touch and then an extra touch to take it outside the defender, and then just rifles it, boom, straight into the bottom corner, or straight into the far bottom corner. Really good goal, really good goal, well worked. You know, our attackers look good today. Morris looked good, Chong looked good. Clark, I feel like he has to just keep doing cameos. He can't be playing 90 minutes, 80 minutes. He can't be doing that. No. He has to come off either. Look, it's loud, isn't it? He has to come off at like the 50th minute. So yeah, man. But second half came. We went into the half 1-1. We looked good. Second half came 2-1. 2-1 Luton. I mean, we started the second half with hitting the crossbar. Clicker hits the crossbar, and there was chance after chance after chance in that same sort of play. And then full Sapelli, who I was just praying just sticks the ball in the net, you know. We're just waiting for Pelly to score at some point. And then second half comes. It's towards the end of the second half. That's when we started to kind of pick it up a bit. And you know, we got our goal, I think around the 60th or 50th maybe. It was, I still can't remember who gave that pass. I think it was Giles gives the pass to Morris. Morris turns his player, running at the on like a corner. So you know the 18-yard box. He was in the 18-yard box, but not at like a weird angle to shoot. Looks like he's going to take the shot. Pings it across the box, and Chio's there to tap it in. Great goal, great finish. 2-1 Luton, Bob's your uncle. And then, you know what? I feel like we were all scared when Cameron Jerome came on. When Cameron Jerome came on, I can't lie, I was fearful for my life. I thought he was gonna score. Hey, Bolton get an offside goal. I'm just gonna keep this short and quick because it is freezing. My hands are so cold. I want to put them back in my coat. But yeah, I kind of a short demonstration. If we're doing player ratings, I'd say Krul did. Oh, do you know what I forgot? Their striker, Bolton striker. I can't remember what his name is. I can't remember what his first name is. So I can't even call him by his first name. But I think it's like Adi Bajaya. Yeah, I think that's his name. But he caught Krul off his line. So I think it was a interception, or it was just no. It wasn't. It was Barkley. That's it. It was Barkley. Barkley lost the ball, and then he just picks it up at the halfway line, takes a couple, taps it forward a little bit, looks up, see Krul like trying to sprawl back to his line, and he just pings it. And look, at first I thought, nah, this ain't going in. It's just soaring in the sky, and Krul tries to catch it, doesn't really catch it. He ends up dropping it, falling in the goal. It tips, it like literally kisses the crossbar, and then it bounces on the floor, and then he manages to recover. But you know what, mate, they had so many chances to score. I mean, so did we. I was hoping that game ended like 4-3 or like one of them type of games, because that's what it looked like. Nobody would have thought it would be a 2-1, because judging by the chances and whatever. But sorry, player ratings. Krul a 7. You know, he didn't really do anything wrong. Couldn't do anything about the goal. It was literally pinged across the box by the striker, and then Dion Charles just tapped it in. Mengi, Osho and Burke. Mengi probably a 5. He looks a bit out of sorts. Osho and Burke probably. I'll give Osho defo a 7. Burke 7 as well. 2 wing backs. Alfie, he looked a bit out of it today, but you know what else can you expect? You know, Alfie was making a lot of mistakes. Hooked off at half time for Giles. Great substitutions by Rob Edwards, by the way. Great substitutions. Put on exactly what we needed. And yeah, so Alfie probably a 5 as well. On the right it was Chio. Chio was really good today. Really good. I mean, there was times where he just couldn't beat his man because he kept trying to tap it past him when you just want him to do some step overs or some skills. But yeah, I'll give him an 8, especially because he got that goal. That must be a huge weight off his shoulder getting that goal. Then who else did we have? In the midfield it was Barkley, Clicker, and Barkley, Clark, and Pelly. And you know what, Pelly for me was one of the stand-up performers. He really played well. And I don't know why I'm surprised, but I am. I'm really surprised. Pelly played amazing. I'd give him a 7.5 probably. If I can do 0.5, 7.5. I'd give Barkley. You know, Barkley is Barkley. There's times where I really want him to, you know, have a bit of chaos in him. You know, this is why I was telling you about Luke Berry. Luke Berry deserved to play yesterday, by the way. Didn't get any game time, but every team needs that bit of chaos. You know, that's why teams like Liverpool keep playing Darwin Núñez, because when you have a bit of chaos, it really makes everything unknown. It's controlled chaos. Berry brings controlled chaos. Anyway, I'm not talking about Berry because he didn't play. Yeah, but Barkley, I really wanted him to have a little bit of chaos, more chaos in him, which would have been great. You know, just a bit more urgency, because he kept getting caught out. Especially, I mean, there wasn't a lot of movement today, which is probably another reason why he got caught out. But yeah, and then we had Clark. As I said, Clark was good. Just didn't. There was no need to play him for near enough the whole game. should have been taken off really and truly at half time. You could see that he was getting more and more tired, and when Clark gets more and more tired, he starts to do them stupid fouls, and that's how you know he's tired. You know, them I'm really tired, so I'm just gonna foul you because I can't be bothered to track back. Sort of fouls. And then up front was Morris, and you know, Carl Morris is Carl Morris. What else can you say about him? Anyway, sorry, I haven't even explained where I'm going. I'm going back home for the day. Going back to the hospital. Well, not back to the hospital. I'm going to the hospital. Manchester Victoria. My train's at 5:51, and the time is now 5:40. So yeah, I've got 11 minutes. But yeah, that was the game. It was great game, and you know, all props go to Bolton. They look good. And if they go up this year, and all the best to them. Yeah, and you know, took the train back home. Left a bit early, so I could I left with 2 minutes to go. There's 5 minutes extra time. I think it was a goal kick. Pretty sure that's when I left. Left at +3. I left at +3, +5. But yeah, great game. Up to Luton. We're in the next round now. So we've got either Palace or Everton. We'll find out today. So yeah, hopefully we get neither and both teams get taken out of the tournament. But if I have to choose one, I'd probably choose Everton right now. Probably Everton. Sounds crazy, but yeah, I'd probably choose Everton. So yeah, well, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.